guys! Welcome back to my channel. I am your host, Ellabrown Filipina, where I present to you my series, Passportbros for Dummies, Part 2! Why modern women are freaking out and panicking over the Passportbros movement. A quick reminder from my previous videos on Passportbros for Dummies Part 1, the dating app trap. We still have our two regular 21-year-old guys from the West, John and Jerome. The hookup culture and social dating apps had modern women pass on John and Jerome because almost all chose the small collection of men who are high-status men. So John and Jerome joined the Passportbros to find love, wives and mothers to their children overseas. This has modern women lashing out at the Passportbros and foreign women because they are panicking.
Randy, are you all right?
I'm scared. I've never been so scared. Besides, I'm 26 and I'm not married.
We're going to make it. You've got to believe that.
Dr. Rumack, do you have any idea when we'll be landing?
Pretty soon. How are you bearing up?
Well, to be honest, I've never been so scared. But at least I have a husband.
John's job as a software developer makes his move to the Philippines pretty easy. Lots of Western companies hire guys like John to work remotely from anywhere. Jerome's job as teacher and coach means he has summer off. He is spending his summer in the Philippines and is working on moving there permanently. As for the women in John and Jerome's age group back home, the West dating app and hookup culture has created an unexpected perfect storm for modern women, and for them, it is not a good storm. This storm is known as the wall. The wall happens to modern women when they become too old or too low status to get the attention of the Chad and Tyrones of the world. Being a single mom, fading looks, and the profile stating you are looking for a husband and a father all contribute to hitting the wall. This is when the modern woman counted on Plan B. After 30, after hooking up with all those guys over the years and not getting their attention anymore, they look to John or Jerome to marry them and take care of them. But John and Jerome's are gone, not wanting anyone leftovers. They went overseas to find loyal, pure, young traditional wives. For modern women, that's when they hit the wall.
But why didn't he want to marry me? What's the matter with me?
Nothing.
No, I drove him away. And I'm gonna be 40.
When?
Someday.
For modern women, this new reality for them is much like a story in American past. Many years ago, if you wanted to buy a car in America, you had to buy an American-made car. You would buy either a GM car or a Ford car. Then about 50 years ago, new cars started showing up in America. There were cars from Japan and cars from Germany. These foreign cars are higher quality, affordable, and a very popular option for car buyers. Instead of building better cars to compete, American car makers protested the import of these higher quality cars and tried to guilt customers to buy American using patriotism. It didn't work. Sales of American cars dropped while imported foreign car sales soared. It took 30 years for American car makers to make cars that could compete with imported cars. The same cycle is happening with modern women, who have hit the wall. Are they adjusting to become more desirable, feminine, and attractive to get wife? No, they are getting on social media and posting videos like this.
Passportbros are real? There's this group of like 7 black men on TikTok with like passports and saying they're going to other countries to find more submissive women. No. Do they not know they're gonna be black everywhere they go? Like an African American everywhere they go? Oh, they're manosphere bros. Which means they are strategically picking countries that are stereotyped for having very relaxed, if any, rules around these two things. So they're going to other countries not to find submissive wives, but to find women and girls that don't. This is real, bro. What?
why men would leave the United States to go and find a partner overseas, knowing that those people may use you for what you got anyway. Yeah, that's it. Alright, bye.
This comment is so spot on. And for those that don't know what Passport Bros are, they are men that are just dating you for the sake of getting papers. Know that these men are playing the long game. They are patient. It can take 3, 4, 5, 6, even 7 years. They will wait it out. They will manipulate you into thinking that you are their one and only, the love of their life, their shining star, when in all actuality, all they want is papers. Because when they do get their papers, they're going to turn around to either give papers to their wives that are back home, to their brother, sister, cousins, or they can also turn around and marry somebody for money. Of course, after they divorce your ass. So don't fall for the okie doke. Like, beware of the Passport Bros.
The first component of this coming perfect storm for modern woman is made with our second modern woman bag of delusions. The belief average and low value women hold that if high value men hook up with me, then I must be a high value woman. That is not the case. High value men marry high value women, whereas high value men on dating apps or the club will take to bed pretty much any woman who is remotely attractive. The second component of the storm is the result of a high body count accumulated by this woman in their 20s. A high body count causes a woman's sexual desirability to plummet in the eyes of men. Men want their woman to be young, fresh, and pure. The lower the body count, the ability of a woman to have the self-discipline to not sleep around elevates her value and sexual attractiveness. A high body count leads to the third delusion from our bag of modern woman delusions. Delusion number 3. Modern women are convinced that men need to just get over a woman's body count and take her as she is. That a woman who has a diverse and plentiful sexual history when she is in her 20s is an expression of freedom and feminism. First of all, no, he does not. There will never be a law on the books or a social movement on the streets that will force men to couple up with modern promiscuous women. Secondly, sexual promiscuity and high body count is not an expression of feminism. It's just being a hoe.
And Chris Brown is so confused. You heard that song? These hoes ain't loyal. They're hoes. What is this, a public service announcement?
That's all for now. Thank you for watching. I am your host, Ellabrown Filipina. Look for my next installment of Passport Bros for Dummies coming soon on my Passport Bro channel. Goodbye! Mwah!